Hey everybody, it's Melissa here today with Pippin Soap and Sundries. Hope that you're having a wonderful day. It is a gorgeous fall day, and it's a great day to be filming the intro for the newest soap that we're making for the studio, and that is going to be our Indigo infused sea salt soap. It feels really good. It's a fantastic soap. First time I ever used indigo powder to infuse the oils, and it was this beautiful, gorgeous, deep blue-green color. And now it turned in, well, you'll see. It's really amazing. It's kind of cool. So those are things that we're working in the workshop. I hope you're having a wonderful sunny day. I mean, it's really beautiful out here. Even my pup, even this little guy here. Yeah, you can tell he just doesn't want to go inside. He's pretty happy where he's at. So you stay happy where you're at. Do something happy and wonderful for yourself. Like watch this video. Enjoy. Okay, so now we get to add on. I've had this indigo oil that I've been infusing. I infused it on the stove earlier this week, but I haven't had a chance to use it, so it's just kind of been setting and sitting and just kind of enriching in all of its infused goodiness. So now we're going to add it to our rest of our oils. In here I have really very good luxury oils, also combined with organic coconut oil. So I have shea butter, and I also have cocoa butter. And the liquid oils in here are going to be sweet almond oil and castor oil, organic castor. And the sweet almond I got from one of my distributors. That's just wonderful. And it's gonna be one of those days because I can't get the jar open. Hold up. Might be a little bit, I have to get my gloves might be a little too slick because I've been handling oil. There we go. Now I can get them back on. All right, so I'm so curious. I'm so excited. So sometimes indigo will turn something either blue or green. Now, it may go green because olive oil tends to be, depending on the kind you get, it may run darker, it may run lighter. But this is not extra virgin. This is not for a good standard, like refined cooking, where it's super light and clear. This one's a little bit more dense and dark. I suppose if I were cooking with it, it would have a much more stronger olive taste to it. But today we're not cooking. I'm measuring in grams, so we're looking at, I need at least 400 grams of this infused olive oil. So here we go. Oh, that definitely looks green. Almost. All right, that's it. And I have some in there. I may enrich another batch of indigo for another one, but look how dark that is. Isn't that cool? It's pretty neat. So that's a rich dark green. It looks like this one's gonna go green. I did use the rest of my oils, and oils are pretty light in color, as in, it's coconut. They look super pale. I use a refined cocoa butter. I use a refined shea. So they should also be very super bright. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen, what the actual color is going to turn out to be. So those are oils. That's it. All right. Okay, so we're letting these cool right now, but while it's cooling and the oils are hot enough, remember that we had in here, according to our sheet that we have here, oh, I have a little drop on here, olive oil, coconut, castor, cocoa butter, sweet almond oil, and shea butter. So that's what we have here on board. So I'm going to add to that. We did also have, we're adding in our 2 teaspoons of Serbian clay, Serbian Blue. I believe they also call it Cambrian, and then 2 teaspoons of goat's milk. Just a little bit of goat's milk powder, help to keep things nice and creamy, help to get that nice little boost of lactic acid for all those beautiful milk benefits. So I want to make sure that those these nutrients here that I have in this little container, this is both the goat's milk and also the Serbian Blue Clay. I'm excited to work with that. It's a new clay I haven't worked with before. So I'm hoping it will kind of bump up the blue of the indigo that I infused the olive oil with. So we're gonna just dump it in. Here we are. See, that's all kind of nice and really, really pretty blue. I'm gonna try to collect it all. Try to get as much as I can. Yeah, there we go. Good. I think that was a good mix. Good blend. That should bump up the blue notes. Oh yeah, it does. It actually kind of makes it look a nice little teal. Now the oils are still warm. I can feel it against the heat of this bucket. My little polypropylene pitcher. Yeah, so it did bring it down about 5 degrees, adding all of that in there. Plus it's also naturally reducing in heat as well. Okay, good. So that puts that about within 5 degrees of each other, which is good. You kind of want your oil and your lye solution to be around the same temperature. It just makes for easier blending. Now, is it possible to do it with them at greater than 10 degrees apart? It is. It really is. Sometimes it might lead to some other issues that you may see with soap making. So it just tends to make for a smoother pour. It just tends to make not a smoother pour, but yes, that as well. But it just makes the emulsification of both the fat molecules and also the salt lye solution molecules. It just allows them to blend together and create soap molecules a little bit easier. Okay, so we're going to let that again cool down a little bit. I would prefer it to be just under 130 degrees Fahrenheit before we start blending. It's just a little bit easier to work with. If it's too hot, you run the risk of making real quick soap on a stick. And all right, here it is. It is time for it to go down. I'm going to get my directions out of the way. They're a little messy. I might have to reprint and write notes on later. That's a little, kind of got a little everywhere. All right, so with my lye solution here, I have my Tussa silk fibers all cut up. I put a little bit of sugar in for lather and bubble. Put some titanium dioxide in there as well, and also just a little bit of sodium lactate to make sure that the bar hardens up nice firm bar. All right, so I'm gonna run the solution down the shaft so there's fewer bubbles, not as many bubbles. There we go. All right. So we'll get that out of the way. Yeah, it's starting to trace right now. So that's the time. Means gotta move. Here's my trusty handy dandy mold. I'm gonna go for just simple straight up cubes. One. Good. Awesome. Oh, I went to the wrong one, didn't I? Sometimes I just get in a zone when I'm pouring, like, oh, yep, this is how it's gonna go down. All right, all the corners first. Here we go. Now, looks like it might be pretty even. I love it when that happens. Good. And then one last one. Oh, we need our spoon. Not gonna make it. Ah! Hold on now. Plenty of soap in there. blue clay, goat's milk, indigo, sea salt. Sounds good. Okay, well, thanks everybody so much for joining me for creating, I don't even know what we're gonna name it yet, but we've got blue clay. It's blue clay, but it doesn't look like blue, does it? It has this beautiful kind of seafoam green to it. So, you never know with soap. It could stay this seafoam green. It could turn blue tomorrow. Who knows? So only time will tell, especially in the next 72 hours. So it fully saponifies, and then it's actually soap. And then the next 4 to 6 weeks are really about it curing. So about it kind of reducing water and letting the bar harden, and then just making sure that everything is nice and safe and ready for people to use. But mostly it hardens, it's easier to ship. It makes it a nicer, cleaner bar. That way you don't have like a pile of goo sitting in your shower. It's horrible to clean up after. So nice, hard, beautiful bar of soap, fantastic. It smells really good. The essential oil is great. It's lemongrass. It smells fantastic. I can't wait. So just kind of coming up, we have a couple of other projects coming. One, I have to figure out what to do. This one is one I got from Nature's Garden, and this one is called What in the world could you imagine that money will smell like? Give me your best. I'd love to hear everybody's guesses. What do you think money smells like? What do you think money smells like? We'll find out. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. I might do, oh man. Okay, hold up. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's very green. It's super green. It smells like freshly printed money. How the hell did it do that? We'll see what this is going to turn into. Might be candle, might be wax melts. I don't think it's right for a soap, but it smells very, very fresh, very green. It's money. It smells like money. Money, 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 money. Let's see what we do with this. All right, yeah. What do you think I should do with money? Money. Money, money. Number one. Guess what? Yeah, I can't even imagine how they made it. I have no idea what it went in there to make money, but it's money. Candle, wax melts, something else. I don't know if I should put it in a lotion bar. I don't know if money should be worn. I think it should be smelled. It should be smelled. It should be a fragrance. It should be like a house aroma. Stay tuned. We'll figure it out.